teachers, students, parents, and especially all the graduating seniors. Good morning. It's an honor for me to stand here and speak to all of you today. I'm Yufei, a sophomore from Beijing, China, and I have been studying at Lawrence Academy for 2 years. It was autumn when I first came to the school. As a timid Chinese girl who had never studied in another country or lived in a boarding school, I didn't want to study abroad, and I cried. I cried really hard for leaving my parents and leaving my friends. As a student who always got the lowest score on her English test and the highest score on her Chinese test, I didn't understand the point of why my parents sent me to this country. I looked at the circumstance of the school, the green grass, the dark red buildings, and the white fence. I felt pressure from this whole campus. Also, I asked myself a question. What will it be like 4 years later when I graduate from this school? I stood there in the middle of this road without an answer. In fact, during my first year at Lawrence, everything was worse than what I had expected. I only made a few friends, and most of them never told me the truth. For example, when I asked them for the homework on a particular day, they would all say that they didn't know what the homework was and they didn't care about studying for that course. At first, I really trusted them because I thought they were my true friends, and I followed what they said to me and did not study at all. I discovered they lied to me. On the next day of school, I was the only one who didn't hand in the homework and was not prepared for the test. At that time, my friends were just a few people who would sit with me in the dining hall. They meant nothing but that. Maybe because of the huge trust I put on my friends, maybe because of the high expectations I had for myself, or maybe because of my terrible English. I had really bad grades in my first year at the school. I thought about many ways to give up and to escape until I received a message from my mom. She told me that there was no way to escape or avoid the situation. The only way to solve the problem, she said, was to face it. Fortunately, I listened to my mom and I tried. I started studying hard without my friends. I started growing up. I learned that I should not trust as many people as I'd like to. I struggled to improve my grades, and I succeeded. Life sometimes does not go as well as you expect. When hard things happen to you, you need to do something. And one thing to remember is that life is like a blooming flower. It could be short, but it has to be as colorful as a rainbow. Life sometimes is hard, but I tried, and I'm trying, so why don't you? Now, I'm wondering about another question. If the time that I have spent at Lawrence is like a personal painting, what kind of painting will I make for myself over my 4 years at the school? A colorful, brilliant painting, or just a boring, colorless paper? For all the underclassmen who will be graduating in 2 or 3 years like me, this is a chance to check the work that you have done. What is on your canvas right now? If it is still white, don't worry. You still have 2 more years to try to get something on your paper and make your painting become more beautiful than others. However, for seniors, now it is the time to get your answers. Look back on your years at LA. What did you get in those 4 years? Did you enjoy the life that you have here? Or are you dreaming about getting a better life in your college? It doesn't matter what your answer will be. Indeed, college is a really important time in your life. Moreover, it also will be a really fantastic time that you deserve to remember. If you try to enjoy it and make it to be as colorful as it can be. In the dictionary, one definition for colorful is vividly distinctive. In fact, this definition of colorful describes the life in college well. From what I have heard from my parents, college is a time to follow your happiness and to make your life colorful. As a youth, you should strive for anything you want in college without any regrets. Do not think about mistakes or regrets because you will have a better place to fly the kite of your dream. Also, remember the flower that I was talking about? Yes, life is like a colorful flower. And when you grow it, don't forget to use your confidence and devotion to compose the soil for that flower. Life is hard, and life will be harder. But I'm enjoying it, so why don't you? Congratulations, flowers! Thank you.